You ever download a new app and just wonder what you're really getting into? Well, today we're doing exactly that. We're going to deconstruct the official quick start guide for a new crypto mining app called the InterLink Lab Network. We're just going to walk through it step by step to see what it's all about and what it's promising.
So that's the big question, right? What is this guide really asking you to do, and what are you getting out of it? We're going to stick strictly to what the guide tells us. It's our only map for this journey as we look at the instructions, the rewards, and of course, the big claims it makes. So first things first, before we get into all the button clicking and setups, how does this guide even describe what the InterLink Lab Network is?
Okay, so according to the guide, it's pretty straightforward. It says InterLink Lab Network is just a mobile app you use to mine a crypto called ITLG. That's it. Simple enough. And you'll see how everything else we're about to go through is built around that one single idea. All right, now we get to the fun part, the actual setup. The guide gives you a really clear 5-step process to get started. Let's walk through it together.
So the first 4 steps are pretty much what you'd expect from any app. You download it, you sign up with your phone number, you create a password. You know, the usual. Link your Gmail, verify your email, and you're in. Nothing too crazy here, just standard account creation.
But here's where it gets interesting. As soon as you're done setting up your account, the guide doesn't waste any time. The very next thing it tells you to do is get to work and start mining. And this is where you kind of see how the whole thing works. The guide shows that mining isn't just one click. Nope. You have to tap to start, then you have to watch an ad, and only after the ad is done can you hit that final button to finish the mining cycle. So, you sat through the ad, you clicked the button. What do you get? Well, the guide says you get an instant reward. 20 ITLG tokens pop up in your account. It's that first little taste of what the app has to offer. But you know, that 20 ITLG, it's really just the appetizer, because right after that, the guide pushes you into a whole new section that it says is absolutely critical. And this is all about verifying you're a real person and unlocking a much bigger reward. And they're not subtle about it. The guide literally puts a check mark emoji next to it and writes, "Crucial step," in all caps. They're basically screaming at you, hey, pay attention, do not skip this part. So what is this crucial step? Well, it's 4 things. First, you tap your profile. Then, and this is a little weird, you have to select a specific picture that's labeled Human Has Power. Then you have to enter a referral code. This guide gives the code 081981111. And the last part, you have to do a face verification, which means, yeah, giving the app access to your camera. Okay, let's recap. You've signed up, you've watched an ad to mine, and now you've jumped through these crucial hoops of verification and entering a referral code. So, what was it all for? What's the big payoff? 1,000 ITLG, that's what you get. And this is so telling, isn't it? The reward for this crucial step is 50 times bigger than what you got for your first mining session. It shows you exactly what they value most, getting you verified and tied to a referral. And of course, this is all designed to grow. The guide then explains that once you're verified, you get your own referral code to share. Every time someone signs up with your code, you get 500 ITLG, and they get that massive 1,000 ITLG bonus. It's a classic viral loop. Okay, so we've gone through all the instructions. Now we get to the last part of the guide, the part they literally call why it's a big deal. This is the sales pitch, where they stop telling you what to do and start telling you why you should care. And they're not holding back. The guide makes some pretty big claims. It says the project is Google-funded. It says it has a high-ranking blockchain. Then it looks to the future, promising they're launching their own exchange called ITLX, and that, if you stake your ITLG, you'll earn a totally different coin, the ITL coin, that you can actually trade. And to back all this up, to give it some weight, the guide throws out a number. It says there are over 3.7 million users all over the world. That's a huge number, and it's meant to tell you, hey, a lot of people are already on board. And this is how they wrap it all up. This is the big closing argument. The guide says, and this is a direct quote, that this is a prime early opportunity, similar to Pi Network's early days. So they're not just selling an app, they're selling you the idea that you're getting in on the ground floor of the next big thing. So, after walking through this whole guide, from the simple sign-up to the big, flashy claims about the future, it really all boils down to one fundamental question, doesn't it? The guide puts so much emphasis on its user numbers and getting in early, it really makes you stop and think, what is it that actually makes a network valuable?